welcome to Cloud Institution YouTube channel, the best software training institute. So today we are going to discuss what is Azure. So let's move on to next topic. So what is ARM template? A ARM template that stands for Azure Resource Manager Template in a JSON file that defines the infrastructures and configuration of Azure resources. It enables automated constant deployment using infrastructure as a code, that is IAC. ARM templates suppose repeatable deployments, version control, and parameterization, making resources management easier, scalable, and more reliable in Azure environment. So basically, when you're talking about ARM, that is Azure Resource Manager template, it's like an infrastructure as a code. So if you're having the code, that is, if you're having JSON file, you can easily deploy the code. That means you can easily deploy the services also. So you already know how to create a virtual machine in Ubuntu as well as in Windows. So by clicking wise, we are creating the each and every services. But right now, with the help of infrastructure as a code, that means with the help of automation or with the help of code, we'll be creating or we'll be deploying these services with the help of JSON file. Okay. So let's move on to demo. So you'll be getting more clarifications and everything. Okay. So I'll create a virtual machine. So you can see, I'll click on create Azure virtual machine. So when you click create a virtual machine, you can see resource group, right? So I'm giving a cloud and I'm giving a cloud info. That means I'm giving a name for the virtual machine, that is Cloud Institution VM1. So next you can see region. So that is Canada Central, and about zone I'm not giving anything. So I'll click on no infrastructure of the redundancy. Yeah, you can say yes. Either you can select Ubuntu or you can select Windows Server also, but I'm going to select Ubuntu Server 22.04. And I'm going to change the size also. I'll change the 3.5 into 1 GB. Okay. Next, I'll give the password. So I'll give the password here also. Okay. So if you want to enable SSH or if you want to enable HTTP also, you can easily enable from here also. Okay. So after doing these basic things, we'll click towards the review plus create. So when you click review plus create, can you see on right side, can you see download a template for automation? Right. So this is the file which we have to download. Okay. So we'll click towards the download a template for automation. Okay. So when you click download for automation templates, here you can see a script, right? So when you're writing, when you're typing something here, it is not possible to type by because this is read-only editor. So if you want to write editor, if you want to convert as a write editor, you can see download option, right? So we'll click towards the download option. So a zip file will be downloaded. So that zip file should be converted as a what? Unzip file. So we'll convert as an unzip file. We'll click on extract. I'll click on extract. So you can see a zip and that unzip file has been unstructured. Right. So right now what I'm going to do is I need to change this template and parameters. Okay. To do that, what I have to do is right here, we'll write cmd command prompt, right? Because I just want to take the entire path. So that's what. So here I just want, you can see the path and everything. That means inside the C users Lenovo downloads templates, right? So after selecting this path and everything, we'll write code space dot to open the VS Code. So when you write code dot space dot, you can see the VS Code will be open and you can see templates and parameters here. So in templates, I'm not going to change anything. So I'll change from the parameters. So you can see what are the things I have enabled. Same thing it is showing here also. Okay, if you want to increase and if you want to decrease or if you want to change anything, you can change it from here also. But right now, I'm going to change some of the things. That is, you can see OS disk type, right? So I'll change this OS disk type into standard SSD, right? So I'll remove this. I'll change into standard SSD. And when you go down, you can see the admin username. So that is Cloud Institution. So there is no password. So I'll change null and I'll give the quotation and give password here. I'll give a random password. So that is Cloud Institution at the rate 123. Okay. So after doing this, I just want to save this one. To save, I'll go to File and Save. So it is done. So after saving these options and everything, what I have to do is I need to store these files inside the storage account that is centralized. Okay, to do that, I'll go back to the portal. So I'll go to the home side. So you can see Cloud Shell, right? So when you open this Cloud Shell, you can see. So if you want to, so you already know what is Cloud Shell and everything. So if I want to create any uh, resource group or any other what a virtual machine or any other services with the help of Bash or Cloud Shell also you can easily deploy. So right now I just want to use a centralized cloud storage. Okay, to do that I'll open Cloud Shell and I'll click on Bash. So you can see mount storage account. So I'll click towards the mount storage account and I'll select a subscription over here and I'll click on apply. And you can see three options is there. Selecting existing storage account is there. We will create a storage account for you is there. I want to create a storage account for you. So we will create a storage account for you. Okay. So after selecting, we'll click towards the next option. So you can see right now I'm going to create a cloud shell storage that is central India. So after this deployment is completed, we have to go to that storage account and we have to upload that templates and parameter file. Okay. So just wait. So it is done. So I'll go back to the resource group and you can see central, that is Cloud Shell Central Storage. Okay, so we'll open that central storage. So when you open, you can see a storage account has been created. So we'll open that storage account. So inside that, you can see file share. Okay, so we'll open that file share. Why? Because if you want to upload any files and folders, we have to use file share. So that's why. So we'll click towards the file share again. And I'll click on add directory. Why? Because I need to create a folder. So that's why. So I'll give a template as a name for the directory. Okay. And I'll give OK. So I just want to see whether the template folder has been created. So I'll click towards the browser. So when you click browser, you can see template here. So inside this, I'll be uploading templates and parameter file. Okay. So I'll click on browser for file. I'll go to download. I'll select this file and I'll drag and I'll upload it. Okay. And I'll upload it. So you can see template and parameter file has been uploaded. Next, I just want to implement. I want to create it or I want to deploy it. To deploy, what you have to do is we have to open the bash again. Okay. So when you open this bash, what you have to do is we have to write the commands. So the first command is current directory cd space cloud drive to open the cloud drive. Okay. So when you open the cloud drive, you can see I just want to list it. I just want to check whether inside the cloud drive if there is any folder or file. So I like ls. So you can say template. So I just want to open the template. So cd template. Okay, so cd template it is. So after writing template, I'll give ls again. So you can say parameter.json and template.json. Again, I just want to deploy it. To deploy, what should I do is az, there is a command az deployment space group create tag resource space means tag group space. I just want to give the resource group name. So I just forgot the resource group name. So I'll go back and I'll check what is the resource group name. So I think it's a cloud. Okay, cloud is it. So I'll give cloud space tag template hyphen file template dot json space tag parameters space parameter dot json. So after writing these commands and everything, I'll click towards the enter. So when you click enter, and if there is any error, means you have to resolve these things by reading it. If there is no error, means it will show succeed. Okay, so we'll just wait. So right now it starts and it is running right now. So we'll wait for it. So you can see it is succeed. That means it is deployed. Okay, so I just want to check whether it's deployed or not. So I'll close this. I'll go back to home and I'll open the virtual machine. So when you open virtual machine, you can see cloud institution VM. Okay, and also I just want to check, and also you have given the resource group as a cloud, and you can see the size which I have given as standard SSD. So this is how I created. Okay, and also one thing, I changed the standard SSD into, that means I changed the premium into standard SSD, right? So from here also you can check it. Okay. So when you open, this, so not this one, this is the one, that is VM1. So when you open the disk, you can see the standard SSD. That means the premium is changed into standard SSD. And this is one, it was a later one. This is a newest one which I have created, right? So you can see it changed into standard SSD. Okay. And also I've given web hosting and everything. So like that way, normally, what are the things you're doing normal, same thing can be done here also. So this is how you create a ARM template. So, if you like our channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And more information, contact Cloud Institution. Thank you.